And racing Big Time Momo out slow first out. Polly Cracker. Krista McBell heads out. After it out wide, Nui Magic. Back to the inside is Big Time Momo. Getting into a bit of trouble, Nui Magic. Idle Mark gets in front of that. Further back in the field, Premier Prince also. TV Kitty on the home turn. And in front now is going to be Polly Cracker and all the way. Polly Cracker will beat Krista McBell. Big Time Momo along the inside, only third though. Out wide of Premier Prince next in. Followed across then by Nui Magic. Idle Mark was back on crossing. Further back then was Bev's New Point amongst the tail enders. And racing, Corborn Gable stood there. First out was Lads are popping to run to the leader. Belfast Barry round the outside, Trendy Viv. Getting handy too is World Freak Show around the first bend they go and coming out in front. Now right along the inside is Corborn Dallas, but now Hunting Paint is Corborn Gable who had a dream run through. Into third is Corborn Foxy. Further back in the field, World Freak Show, Trendy Viv. Well out of a race now is Private Action, Belfast Barry, and Lads are popping went from first to last. Round the home turn they come. On the inside, Corborn Gable. Corborn Foxy hooks out and comes powerfully. Corborn Gable, Corborn Foxy photo. Maybe Corborn Foxy over the top or Corborn Gable. Will leave that to the judge. Close up third, World Freak Show. They were followed across the line then by Corborn Dallas and behind. Further back there we would have had Trendy Viv. Well back in the field, Belfast Barry, Private Action, and Lads are popping. Gee, that's tight. Racing Big Time Jason out pretty well along there with Thrilling Cassie. Kirkham Jasper looming up out wide as Corborn Steps. Corborn Mill was pushing along the inside. Chai Latte's got well back in the field. Also Tammy's Fire and Colby Den. Into the back they go now, and in front is Kirkham Jasper. Pushes through on the inside of Big Time Jason. 2 lengths away Corborn Mill. Then came Thrilling Cassie. Further back in the field then is Corborn Steps. Well back in the field also is Chai Latte. Tammy's Fire and Colby Den on the turn. In front still Kirkham Jasper. Big Time Jason hooks out for one last lunge. And I might have missed Kirkham Jasper and Big Time Jason. There's not much in it at all. Right up there too, a photo third, Corborn Mill or Thrilling Cassie. Chai Latte right behind them. Further back, Corborn Steps. Back in the race, Colby Den and Tammy's Fire, the last two. There and ready. Racing Cheap Shot Matty out pretty well with Allegro Boom. Hunting up the inside is Cranky Pants out wider Angie Czar. Further back in the field, increasing well back in the field now is Big Boy Dino is increasing. Copped a big check and going in front of Opawa Lachlan. On the turn, in front is Allegro Boom. Going back to the inside, Angie Czar and hunts powerfully. Angie Czar beats Allegro Boom and Big Boy Dino. They were followed across the line then by Corborn Morris. Then came Opawa Lachlan, Cranky Pants. Cheap Shot Matty got into trouble across the top with increasing. And racing Subic Bay out pretty well, but headed off though by Boxer. Fluffy's round the outside, Brittany Star and Raging Demon turning it on too. Back to the inside is Vito Baxter. Well back in the field now is Opawa Blair. Back also is Lone Star Lad and 2 ups well back as well on the turn. In front Subic Bay's got to the lead. Vito Baxter comes hard. Subic Bay beats out Vito Baxter. Third and out wide was Brittany Star, I think, just in front of Boxer Fluffies. Next in Opawa Blair. Further back on crossing Lone Star Lad. Back also was Raging Demon. And back also 2 up. And racing Snowball Chance out well with Allegro Runnings. Out wide Steel but Gold. Trying to turn it on around the outside too though is Good Genes. Getting into trouble off the top was Badoozy. And also Don't Muzzle Me got plenty as well. Up to the home turn they come, and that left in front is Say Swoon for home. Good Genes, away it goes. Good Genes will beat Allegro Runnings. Up for third Snowball Chance. Sprite on time and Don't Muzzle Me the next pair. They were followed in then by Steel but Gold. Corborn Esky was well back in the field and Badoozy back with it. And racing Belfast Smarty out pretty well along there with If It Fits, who rallies the pace too. Right behind them, Corborn Midget out wide and missing Allegro. Banshee Boys off the track. Further back in the field now is Mighty Mac and Opal Tomo getting back with Belfast Smarty on the turn. If It Fits in the front of the reserve. Coming after it, Homebush Aerial, but If It Fits in, will beat Homebush Aerial. Then came Mighty Mac, Opal Tomo and Corborn Midget in that group as well. Further back there on crossing would have been missing Allegro. Couldn't get across them tonight. Back was Banshee Boy and Belfast Smarty at the tail. And racing first out centre field was Big Time Moolah to run to the lead. Big Time Rain hunts up with a 2 round the outside. Carpi back on the inside, copying a big check as Allegro Aldo getting in front of that. Big Time Runnings well back in the field as Opal with Smoke. Also down Great King and back to the tail. Allegro Aldo on the turn. Big Time Moolah in front. Big Time Rain tries hard. Big Time Moolah. Big Time Moolah beats Big Time Rain. Third across the line would have been Fair Cruising. Followed across then by Opal with Smoke. Down Great King, never in it. Then Carpi, Big Time Runnings and Allegro Aldo back at the tail. There. And racing first out from the centre field was Opal Willie. Smash Allegro trying to rally the pace. It's the lovely. Wider out is Shane Bow. In between Greyhounds as You Know Best as Hujan gets on the drift. Out wider than You're the Best and Corborn El Paso. Up to the turn, Opal Willie in front. Coming after it, It's the lovely. Wider out Shane Bow, but Opal Willie in. Will beat It's the lovely. Shane Bow up for third. And a photo there with You Know Brent the inside. They were followed across the line then by the next on crossing Smash Allegro. Hujan got the chop across the top. Back with Corborn El Paso, and back also as You Know Brent if I didn't call it. Ready? And racing out, Gypsy comes out behind them. First out, making time out wide. Going forward, Ivanov, Allegro beating to the first bend. Thrilling Evie, Corborn Jazzy goes a bit wide. Getting underneath the Rees runners is Corborn Clover, but well back without Gypsy and Arcane Rampage is tailed off. Down the back they go, making time. Out by 3 lengths. Here's Corborn Clover starting to thread his way through. Then came back on the inside. Ivanov out wider, Allegro beating. Wider out, Thrilling Evie. Further back then to out. Gypsy can't win with Corborn Jazzy. Up they come. Corborn Clover, what a win. Corborn Clover beats making time. Allegro beating and out Gypsy up for fourth, but way too late. They were followed in then by Corborn Jazzy. Further back then to Thrilling Evie. Well back in the field also as they went across. Would have been back there Ivanov, if I didn't call him, an Arcane Rampage was tailed off. And racing, sprinting out pretty well. Out wide was Funky Freddy, driving up African Princess. Allegro Guns up there also. Wider out on the track is going to be Kirkham Jack, back to the inside. Pacific Vibe, Botany Win, Opawa Math and Pixie Dust at the tail on the turn. Funky Freddy's in front. Allegro Gun down the outside, firing. Funky Freddy will hold. Beat Allegro Gun. Kirkham Jack up for third. They were followed across the line then by the next would have been Pacific Vibe, maybe fourth, and Botany Win, African Princess, and behind further back then Opawa Math and Pixie Dust. And racing, Corborn Matty out fair. First out, Homebush Page. Out wider is Khaleesi. Allegro Lass trying to burn around them now. Corborn Matty finds the rail. 3 lengths away, Corborn Brave. Further back, Corborn Daniel, Homebush Zana. Tailed off, Homebush Tiara on the turn. Corborn Matty in front. Coming after Allegro Lass, but Corborn Matty, give it the rails. It's in. Second, Allegro Lass. Photo third. Homebush Page or Corborn Bray. Not much in it. Followed across Corborn Daniel. Further back, Homebush Zane. Khaleesi dropped out of it. And Homebush Tiara was tailed off.